Our last story tonight is about Mona Lisa, the 16th century painting by Leonardo da Vinci. This renowned portrait is housed in the Louvre in Paris. Every year, about 9 million people visit this museum. 80% of them look for the Mona Lisa. They brave crowds and noise. They jostle to catch a glimpse of the painting, but let alone getting a selfie with Mona Lisa, they manage to view it for less than a minute. So now the Louvre is peeling away Mona Lisa. The museum is moving it to a chamber that is separately accessible. French President Emmanuel Macron has hailed the project, saying that it will reduce the overwhelming crowds. But experts have few reasons to smile over Mona Lisa's move. Here is a report.
The world's biggest and most visited museum. Every year, nearly 1 million visitors stream through the Louvre Museum in Paris. But 80% of them make a beeline for only one piece of art: Leonardo da Vinci's portrait of Lisa Gherardini del Giocondo, better known as La Gioconde and better still as Mona Lisa. This 16th century painting has been idolized by art lovers and preyed upon by soup throwers and food attackers. Mona Lisa has braved moustache painters and thieves. But apparently, the renowned painting is having a tougher time with its selfie-snapping visitors. Its chamber is rowdy, flooded with crowds, jostling to catch a glimpse of this silent mystery sitting still amid the hubbub. On any given day, tens of thousands of people take this endurance test. But they manage to observe Mona Lisa for just about 50 seconds. So now the Louvre is making some changes, and French President Emmanuel Macron is saying, "Mona Lisa, smile." The museum is moving the painting to its own private quarters. The Louvre will create a new entrance in its easternmost facade for a new exhibition space so that Mona Lisa is accessible separately.
The creation of these new rooms should enable the Mona Lisa to be accessible independently of the rest of the museum, which is what the Mona Lisa deserves.
This is part of a vast renovation. It will include overhauling the aging infrastructure of the museum. The new entrance, which will be ready by 2031, will be paid for by the museum's own funds, while the rest of the renovation will be paid for by the visitors. And next year onwards, the Louvre will hike its ticket prices. Macron says that this plan will alleviate overcrowding at the museum, boost attention to other works of art that get diminished by the Mona Lisa, and welcome more visitors overall. He has set a target of 12 million visitors per year. But critics say it's not that simple. Yes, the Louvre is in a dire need of repair. There are water leaks, insufficient restrooms, and little temperature control.
We work every day in extremely poor conditions in one of the biggest museums in the world, which is in a deplorable state of disrepair.
More than 2,000 Louvre employees say that renovation is important, but a whole new entrance is a bad and over-expensive fix. Experts also say that sure, the treasure of the Louvre, the Mona Lisa, is in need of crowd control. But moving it will focus on a problem that's not really a problem. Yes, there are too many crowds in front of a painting, but this is seen as an achievement, when other museums in Europe like the UK are struggling to restore pre-pandemic footfall. If the Louvre wants to manage better flow of visitors, it should promote other works of art instead of peeling away certain paintings. Experts also accuse Macron of using this project to adopt the role of the savior. Because the Louvre is not just a museum, it's the former home of French kings. It's a symbol of the Parisian cultural clout. It is a soft power symbol. And Macron, who is weakened domestically, may be using it as an instrument of the state to boost his ratings, like he did with the Notre Dame Cathedral. So whether or not Mona Lisa likes her new crib, Macron is expected to have a renaissance.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. And now to touted as the minimum to his defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. City measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.